disclaimer, WinForms is old. It was cool back in the day, but don't use it anymore. But it's really nice to teach a little bit more about events. So I'm going to use WinForms, alright? What's WinForm replacement? Anyone know what WinForms?
WPF.
Well, WPF, very good. But I like teaching this with WinForms because it's just really easy. Okay? Here we go, are you excited?
Yep.
Alright, so it hit me that we've been teaching delegates and events, and you guys are struggling with it, beating your head against it. And last night I showed the study group a different angle to delegates and events, the angle that you actually usually see like texting in class and stuff like that. Oh, okay. Anyway, so I'm going to show you that angle now to see if events make more sense.
Let's do it.
You guys do like click event listeners or something in Java? Yeah, I'm going to show you how .NET does it. Now, don't you have to implement some interface in Java and then should subscribe to it? Yeah, that's okay. So now I don't know Java that well, but for some interfaces you implement, are there like a lot of methods, but you only need one or two of them?
Yeah.
Okay, so delegates and events overcome that problem. Because when you implement an interface, you're saying you're going to implement all the methods, right?
Right.
But events, you pick and choose.
Java has a little feature for that too.
Does it? What does Java have?
Mouse adapter.
Oh, they use a little adapter pattern. Okay, well, whatever. .NET is built in. Okay. So here we go. Class. How are we gonna do this? Let's do this. Yeah. Good.
I'm lost.
Okay, I'm gonna do var form gets new form.
What's a var?
Okay. Now, in order for you guys to get Windows forms, you got to add a reference. You say .NET over here, and then you go find system.windows.forms in here. Okay? Yeah?
So whenever we do our lab, you don't want us to create a new forms application, you still want to create...
Well, when you create a new forms application, it adds this for you, but then it adds a whole bunch of other barf.
Okay.
I like to start with nothing and have you guys build from there on up, step by step. Because if you just have Visual Studio do all the magic for you, that doesn't teach you anything. It just puts you in some place like, oh, that's good. Right? Okay. So here's like the super bare scratch. I make a form, and I say application.run form, and look at this.
You have two windows.
Put a button on it.
We should probably put a button on it. Put a button on it? Let's put a button
Let's
on
do it.
Okay, so var meBut gets new button. Form dot. It has a whole slew of stuff.
Oh my god.
It goes on and on and on, but in there's controls dot add meBut. Okay.
Now add text onto the button.
You want me to tattoo meBut? Okay, so meBut dot text hits Dakota. Wait, no, that's weird. That was awkward. I didn't mean for that one. Anyway, there's text. Oh boy. Okay. Bat 1,000. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to recover from that. How about we say, click me?
Click your butt?
It's on my butt. Click me. Okay?
Maybe.
How about kick me?
You know what's bad? My wife wouldn't let my kids attend my own lectures. How about kick me? Okay. Kick me. Kick me is on my butt. Here we go. So that's cool and dandy, and I can click it all day long, but nothing's happening.
Do anything.
Yeah, I don't do anything. How boring.
It doesn't know you clicked it.
Oh, it knows I clicked it. Yeah, this button, look, you can see the button responding to my click.
Yeah.
The program doesn't know.
Well, my
No one's technically
Oh, Wes, what?
Nobody's listening.
Oh, so we should probably subscribe to a quick event maybe, right? So look at this. First of all, notice IntelliSense gives you little lightning bolts. Look at all these lightning. Double click, mouse click. What's the difference between click and mouse click? Oh, maybe click you hit enter, and then mouse click you actually clicked on it. Mouse double click? Whatever.
Click is any click.
Sure. But lots of little lightning bolts. You guys see them? Actually, there's tons more. Yeah, there's like lightning bolts, lightning bolts. Look at all the, ooh, smokes, lots of lightning bolts. Ooh, more lightning bolts. Font changed, if you want to know the font changed.
Got focus.
Yeah, okay. Got focus, there you go.
How do you change the font on the button?
Can you do that?
Font, yeah, but this is old school, okay? Remember, this is old school. So, me bet, when you click it,
It should print out message.
ream.
Beep. You should do console.beep.
There we go. So, static void scream. And then what's the convention that we have to follow?
Sender.
Object sender.
Event args.
A wild mosquito appears in the args.
Okay. Okay, so then I can say message box.show. Youch. Guess what message box.show does?
Shows you a message.
Makes a J-Open thing.
Please no cursing in class. Okay, so I run it. There's me butt. I kick it. Youch. Cool.
Awesome.
Make it shut down the computer.
Shut down. Oh man.
You know what I did one time? I shouldn't show you this to you, but I will. So I believe there's an application. Oh, it's new. I think it's new process. So you make a process info, and you can tell it to start processes. So I made this for loop, like 1 to 500, and I said new Internet Explorer or something. No, I said start Internet Explorer, and then I emailed it to my teacher. It was back in the day when emailing little cute executables was fun. Not like you double click on it, open your CD-ROM folder. Like it was a couple of. Anyway, so I did that, and I called it Saddam.exe because it was when we were taking over that country on the other side. I said, check out this cool app, and he runs it, and of course, a million Internet Explorers pop. He didn't think it was that funny, but I thought it was
I would be like, dear God, no. And I would have like.
You know it went bad when he downloaded it, and then the chat window went silent for like 5 minutes. I was like, he's all, that wasn't funny. Okay. Easy enough, so here's the deal with an event. The click. Microsoft wrote this event handler yonder 10 years ago, and here we are 10 years later, 11 years later, saying, hey, you know what? When they hit that button, I want you to call this method. And then I'll respond to it. Ooh, what's the technical term for this method?
React.
It's the handler. Very good. This is the handler method. Okay, that's kind of nice. It's nice, and look how easy that was. On one big zoomed-in page, I can pop a form with a button that does something. Right? And that's events, right? Now, I think in time you'd have to implement the interface and do 100,000 of them, but I just wanted to. Can you imagine if you had to do all those little lightning bolts that came down the screen? Anyway, no, you just pick and choose. Guess what? If I want 2 methods to respond.
Ooh.
Check this out. Me, but.click plus equals. Cool?
Oh, sender.
Yeah, this is just a method, right? Sender, event argz, the arrow points to the method body. Here's the method body. Yeah, sure.
You do need some. There's a little bit of sugar in that. Okay.
This is one of our alums.
I was like,
Why is he here?
Oh, that's what I want to find out.
Because Neumont students randomly come by.
Hey, what are you doing here? You're just hanging out. Oh, you're cool. You're cool. Do you know what this is? This little rocket thing?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Expression.
Yeah, see, look. This is the Neumont alum. See, I just showed it to him, and they all went, oh! But see, he knows it. We'll get you guys there.
Yes, you taught it to me.
Back in the day, yeah. What brings you to Neumont?
I came back up to Utah for a high school reunion. Figured I'd stop in at Neumont and see some old faces.
Everybody say hi.
Hi.
These are new faces, though. Everybody graduates but me. Anyway, good to see you. I'm going to keep rolling here.
I'll go for it.
Yeah.
Guys.
Okay, so here's the method body, right? 2 arguments, and here's the body. All right, I run it. Here we go.
We should fast and
Kapow!
Good.
That's interesting.
The best you could have
I expected something else to happen.
It's gonna wait for that to
Put it.
finish.
Oh, say that loudly.
Just gonna wait for that to finish and then print it out after you hit OK.
Remember we wrote that code that walked down the delegate chain? Well, it's just saying, hey, well, this one's taking forever to invoke, right? I mean, this handler is hanging until I click OK. Then once I click OK, the other one's like, oh, okay, my turn.
What?
Hooray! Did it.
Yay! Yeah!
How do you short circuit that?
You have to write that code I had you do on the first wrestle that you didn't understand. Basically, we'd have to, yeah, let's not go there. We'd have to inherit and do a whole, we'd have to do the hokey pokey and turn ourselves around.
That's
But
what
we
it's
could
all
do it.
about, man.
Yeah.
Can you have the cast call asynchronously?
That's kind of what he just asked. But yeah, we'd have to rig it. Little duct tape chicken wire, we can figure it out. Okay? But yeah. So, here we go, let's do it again. Kapow! Ka-chow! Kapow! Ka-chow! What movie?
Cars.
Very good.
You would know.
Kachiga, Kachiga, Kachiga.
Wow.
Cool? Who knew computer science could be so much fun?
Especially when you get.
Because I did a school day, Mom. I kicked someone in the butt. Son, I told you to stop doing that in junior high. Okay. So those are events. These are the handlers. They work, right? Okay, let's do another one. You guys excited?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I already posted code similar to this in Facebook yesterday, okay? Let's do the FileSystemWatcher thing. Who's excited? Let's do var watcher gets new file system watcher. Let me think. Using system IO, and then I think it's watcher. I can't remember what it is. Wait. You know what? I think
Watcher.v.
there's an overloaded constructor. String path. Oops. Case. Kachiga? Kachiga. Okay. Watcher. Now this is the weird thing about this guy. You gotta say enable raising events. It's true. I don't know why that's not the default. Maybe I'm sure they probably had a good reason for it. Watcher. Now look at all these events we can subscribe to. Yeah, there's error.
Third equals.
There's created. Deleted. I wonder what created does.
How can you tell if it's deleted? Oh, the file.
Sender. You know what? I'll just call it handler. Ooh, can I do this? I wonder, what's that? Come on. No. Ah! Generate property stub? Thank you, Visual Studio. Why would I want... Whatever. Okay, here we go. Static void. Handler. Object S. Event. Args. E. Oh, error event args. Thank you.
Don't you love autocorrect?
So, yeah, most of the time I do. You know what I can't stand is when I sit down at your computers and you guys have that resharper tool, and it's totally different than what I'm used to. So, next thing you know, I've just like fried your hard drive in code, and I didn't mean to. Okay, so in here I'm gonna say, okay. First of all, let's go look at this created event. You see, I put my cursor there. What do I push to get to the definition?
F12.
Just control and then click, right?
Oh, can I control click? Yeah, maybe, but F12 takes me there. Boom. Okay, look at this. Oh, this looks familiar.
You see it's public.
Event handler.
Huh?
Event handler. Yep.
And it's a file system event.
Handler.
Which has to be a what? What does this have to be?
It has to be an event.
What does this thing have to be, though? Highlighting? Has to be a
Delegate.
delegate, right? Events are made of delegates. Right? Okay, so I want to go look at this. What do I push? F12. Boom! Now let's look at this thing. Object sender, well, I expected that. And then what's over here? Ooh, la la.
It takes itself.
It takes the file system event args. It doesn't take itself. This is a handler.
Oh, okay.
But over here, it's an event arg. So, I wonder what's in there. What do I hit?
F12.
12. And it de-highlights. There we go. Ooh, look at all the goodies they pack in here for us. That's more than nothing. Be appreciative. Somebody had to write this. Okay? So it looks like it has a change type, a full path, and a name. I wonder what the name could be.
Why isn't there a set for the change type? It's just a get.
Oh, good question. Why?
Why is it?
Yours is
Rick?
It's just notifying.
Yeah, it's read-only. Remember, this thing is identical. Remember that train type event orgs you guys wrote?
Yeah.
And then we'd say, hey, it was 2 men on a cart, or it was a big heavy diesel, right? This is what this is. They're sending us extra information about the file change event, like the name of the file, the path to the file, and what kind of change happened, right? And if I could change that, that'd be like that little boy that said a big nothing's coming, or a big heavy diesel's coming, or I can't remember.
A big shadow.
But basically, think of it. If I had several methods lined up in a change, and there was a set on these, one of those methods could set it. And then the other methods would see something different. Right? So they're literally controlling the access here appropriately. This is good. This is good.
You explained it like the whisper.
Oh, yeah. The Chinese whisper, whatever that game is. Telephone.
I like Chinese whisperer better.
It's kind of racist, though, isn't it?
Huh?
It is. It's America.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Okay, here we go. So, really, look at this. Look at this right here. First of all, watch this. Something happened. Yeah. You guys excited?
Yeah.
Wee.
So excited.
Okay, when will this method execute?
When you create when you create the file move.
Whenever a file is created, where? Move. Alright, let's run this.
Dun.
Oh, it didn't like my move. There's no move. Let's go make a move.
How do you check if it's not moved?
You know, I always get nervous when I browse my files and you guys are watching. I don't want you to see anything you shouldn't.
Oh.
Let's make a new directory.
I gotta get record
JD, what's
this.
tree size 3?
Tree size 3.
Free.
Free. It says tree size free right there.
Tree size.
It's the map out your hard drive.
Oh yeah, tree size 3. That thing's wicked. So, oh, it's gone. When you click on it, it gives you, it shows you where all the crap is on your hard drive, like the big files. And so you can go in there and find what big files you've lost and delete them. Because, like, say there's a movie you didn't want your mom to watch, so you put in some weird directory somewhere and you forgot about it. And then tree size 3 would show you, hey, you know, deep down here there's this big file you might want to delete. Okay. Let's start this up. Hey, look, that was exciting, huh?
Broke it.
Let's run it again. What's the problem?
Not creating.
No file.
anything.
Or you already created.
It's already been created.
It's more subtle than that.
And the time you run it and the time it ends, nothing can be created.
Yeah, look, main says pop, 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 done. Pop, 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 done.
Wait.
Yeah, I need to make it stop somehow. A cheap way to make it stop is readline. Yeah, it's
Console
really
got
cheap. It
real.
works. Ah, it's wing. Okay, here we go. Who wants to be in my text document? Whoa, something happened.
Something happened.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, new. Another text document. Okay, interesting. Let's go over here. Pop, watch this. Pop, 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 pop.
Oh god.
Dot. What other methods are there?
Error.
Events, I mean, changed. What else?
Deleted.
Deleted.
Is disposed like they go
Disposed.
or what does that do?
Disposed means the watcher was disposed, so that's not really interesting. Error.
Error.
Yeah, that never fires. So. Rename, dude. That sounds exciting. Okay, good. So that's.
Is change when you save a file and write over it essentially? So in that text document you fill something out and then
We're wrestling. Let's do it. Excited? Here we go. Nothing's going on. Let's go over here. La 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 la.
So, that's a rename.
No, it's just removing it.
You do a little.
No,
Yeah,
get
I'll
two.
set up two.
It is
We get
overriding.
Now we need to spell what's happening.
So does it when...
Oh, wow, Rick, you said the obvious. Thank you. I was waiting for somebody to do that. Rick, say that louder.
We need to tell us what's happening.
Yeah, something happened is not useful.
Oh. There it is.
That's like your mom calling you up and saying, hey, I've got really bad news. Boom. All right? It's just, we need more. Yes.
Is it because it's a plus equals that it's firing twice?
It's actually firing twice because there's a bug with FileSystemWatcher.
Oh.
Okay. But anyway, yeah.
If you change the format from the text document, is it changed or renamed?
That's what we're gonna figure out.
That's renamed.
Yeah, something happened.
No.
You asked, I told you something happened. Okay, now there's two ways I could handle this. One, I could do a different handler method for all these. I could.
Or you could just use the event args.
Rick? Rick?
You can take the file event args, file handler event args, and take the extra information.
Oh, I could do something with this thing, huh? Now, event args, remember, this thing's really useful. It's pretty much empty.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but what is it really?
It really says empty.
It's a file. What is it? File?
File system event args.
Oh, okay. It really is that. So, let's see. Remember, there's that extra info in there?
What type of change?
E.name, so I can figure out what changed the path to. Okay, let's have some fun.
Sort equals.
Let's do a E.name plus sure, plus E.change type. Now, change type is a watcher change types, which is of type enum. Okay, so look at all these change types. Can I create a file? Yeah, can I delete one? Change it? Rename it? All of them. Yeah, look, they're bitwise mutually exclusive. We'll get to that later. Okay, so let's see what happens. Oh, of course it doesn't work. I wrote it. Unable to copy it because this guy's still running. All right, shut him down. All right, here we go.
Oh.
Rename.
Uh-oh.
Delete. You sure? Yep.
Holy crap.
That's awesome.
Oh, man.
So you can say blah was named to blah.
I don't think so. I don't know.
If deleted,
Rename it, you just hit it.
New text document. Change it to something else.
if deleted, created again. That's a virus.
Can you zip it? Change the extension.
Zip it.
Zip it.
Zip it good.
Zip it good. Do 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 do. Zip it. Do 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 do. Zip it good.
Oh!
Do, do, do.
Wait, zipping is a lot of stuff.
Do, do, do. Yeah, the zip, it does a lot of temporary crap in the background that we can't see. Have you ever zipped a big file and there's like that temporary sitting there and you're like, wonder what that's about, and that disappears and you get the zip? Yeah, it just did it really fast. Do, do,
Well,
do.
we have proof now.
We caught you. It's kind of like that fast kid on The Incredibles, how the dude sets up a camera and he's all, there's not attack on my chair, but when he moves, there's attack.
Dash.
Oh, yeah, Dash. It's like we got you on camera now, buddy. Okay.
Oh, no, I love The Incredibles 2. We're so good.
Incredibles 2? Is there
No,
one?
I said I love The Incredibles.
Oh, yeah. They're awesome.
2, as in also.
Hey. Here we go. Watch this. Watch this. Who wants to be in my text file? Save.
Change.
Yeah,
Change.
change twice. Yeah,
Change.
Even if you don't change it, it says it changed.
yeah. Even if I don't change it,
Because you're saving it.
yeah, it's changing the timestamp. So I was like, oh, it must have changed. Huh?
Did you ever figure out how to watch your C drive properly? 'Cause I know you were.
Yeah, I was trying to do it, but so when I was working at a job, I actually had a little fun with this thing, and I said C:\\. I said, hey, let's watch the whole hard drive. And then it was firing events left and right because the operating system's just continually doing stuff. But I tried it yesterday, and it didn't really do much. It just kind of sat there and smiled at me. We'll wait till something happens.
Will something ever happen? What if you open Internet Explorer
Oh, you want to open? I haven't opened up IE forever. Let's see what happens.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Is it because it's only looking at just that folder?
I think it goes all the way down. I don't know. You know, there's a way we can find out. Let's find out. What is it, Moo? Here we go. Let's try it again. I'm sending it to Moo. I'm going to run it. Go over to Moo. Let's make a new folder. And let's call it new folder. Let's go into new folder and create a new folder. Sure. Hey, so.
Could it be
it changed.
like administrator
It says
rights?
changed.
It changed. Oh, the folder. You know, folders are really files.
Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah. And I'm going to take modern office with me next quarter.
Meadow
So if you create a file, is that an elective?
Yeah, let's try making a file. I think it's actually required for graduation. It's not? No, whatever.
Windows not granted access?
Hey,
Oh, so maybe, you know, but that makes me wonder, is there some sort of a recursion thing we could do?
how come it did change twice when you created a text file, but not when you created a folder?
Oh.
That's a good answer.
Anything that says, oh, include subdirectories. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Alright, let's run it now. Hey, there you go.
Is that it?
Wow.
That's boring.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Huh? Oh!
Oh!
System cache. That changed.
That changed.
So if you want to know if the program's messing with your hard drive, this is one way to do it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, now I'm curious though. Let's go. Whoa!
Whoa!
Wow!
That's only Google.
It's only Google!
I'm curious. CNN.com.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, man.
Jeez. Only people at Neumont would think this is funny.
Everyone else would be like, oh God, my hard drive is crazy.
I'm glad we figured that out. I was really frustrated that wasn't working last night. Ooh, money.
System 32 software change.
All right, so that's good. Okay, so we good on this? So here's the deal. This file system event args, it tells us a little bit of extra information. Huh? All right, kind of like a train signal event args. It says what kind of type of train's coming down the road. Maybe. So I could give you a lab. I could give you two little labs. One, write a stupid little calculator using winforms. It's really easy. Button 0 to 9. Add, subtract. Maybe multiply and divide. Order operations does not matter. Sound like a fun lab? You could probably do that in an hour.
Not right now.
Well, not right now, but maybe like tomorrow.
No.
No.
I'll sign it Friday, make it due Monday.
Okay.
That's good.
But I could also give you another lab. Write a little program that keeps two folders synchronized.
Yeah, and have all 3 labs go on Monday.
What?
All 3 labs.
2 labs.
Plus the robot lab.
Well, that's Friday.
No, make it do Monday.
Monday.
Monday. We'll do it. We'll do all 3 do Monday.
That's unfair. I mean, this is the only class we have. We have a huge...
I pushed it from Thursday to Friday because somebody used that argument. I can't do Friday to Monday.
You're adding 2 more labs. And so you can Monday.
Just
our section.
Anyway, events.
It's a choice between the stream.
Oh, do both of them. They take an hour each.
I don't know about that. Maybe yeah,
Symbol. Right? Symbol. Okay. Events? Better? Okay. All right. Rest of the time's yours. Robot time. Have fun. Post that.